Hi guys, it's Dawn's Apothecary. Just a video update just to show you what I've been up to. I have managed to finish my last 5 Sniper Scouts for now. They got started a little while ago, got benched for a bit because I got a bit despondent with them. And actually I've managed to get them done today. The bases are just drying. So they've come together quite nicely and will be added to my other 10 Scouts. So I've got a unit of 10 Sniper Scouts now, and I've also got some Bolter Scouts and the Land Speeder to be painted up for them, the Land Speeder Storm. Just wanted to give a shout out to Alternative Artist. I followed her kind of for the last couple of challenges, and she always comes up with something fantastic and does something a bit different, which kind of she certainly doesn't do a kind of painting by numbers, which some of us probably do when it comes to painting Games Workshop numbers. So it's really nice to see some of the stuff that she does. So if you haven't seen her work, then please go and check her out. Other questions for the Warbuste challenge. So I think day 5 we're talking about what equipment you'd like. For anyone who watch my videos, sometimes they're a little bit shaky. It's because I ideally need a tripod to hold my phone on. My phone actually records video really well, but I probably just need to stabilise it a little bit more. And then in terms of techniques, I haven't really done a great deal in terms of kind of things that I've changed or things that I'd like to do at the moment. I think one of the big things I would say is that people paint for different reasons. I think if you paint for the love of painting, then you're going to want to try and finish everything to the highest possible standard that you can, which is exactly what you should do. One thing I noticed when I started painting is I've started painting up this army now really to be in a position to play, and I think changing my expectations of how good I can make models has changed slightly. So with my orcs, I absolutely dived in, loved painting them, kind of put back 3 or 4 highlights on everything, and they look fantastic. I'm not going to say that that I'm less happy with these, but I've painted them for a different reason. So I'm getting them to a good standard, but actually not as high a standard. So I think be aware of why you're painting things and kind of what standards you want to achieve. And put a bit more effort into your HQ models, your big models, but accept that actually there's only so much time in the day, and if what you want to do is field an army, and kind of work out what you want to achieve. Then I suppose what is next? Well, it's been really, really hot. I haven't been able to get outside and paint a great deal. Today it was a little bit cooler, so I've managed to do some base coating, and I alluded to the fact that I had been building up a few more models, so I have been building up a few. So I went a bit mad. So some of these were things I already had built up. So most of the guys with shoulder pads I had built up in some way or another. But then everything that's just kind of that bone dust colour is everything I've just been building up over the last couple of days. So this is all stuff which I'm hoping to add to my Storm Giants in the not too distant future, especially if the momentum I've currently got continues. So I'll just run you through what I've got here. So front focus. Front is all my sergeants with different armaments. Several of them are power fists, other bits and pieces. Excuse me. Some special weapons guys, so some melters, some flamers, a couple multi-melters in the back there, las cannon devastators, then some heavy bolters, remembering that kind of originally these were going to be Crimson Fists, and with bolter drill and things that was pretty strong. I'm not sure how they'll be in the new edition, but I thought it's a nice option to have, and it's quite a cheap upgrade for a squad. Lots of tactical marines. These guys, I've decided that actually I wanted to leave their guns off and just practice kind of painting them without, just because it is a bit of a slog when you're trying to get in and paint chest plates and the guns are in the way, so I thought I'd just leave them off. Some more missile launchers, because I've got a feeling that they're going to be fairly strong in this edition because of their versatility with their D6 shots or D6 damage, as they're kind of going against troops or against larger targets. A venerable dreadnought with a few different options which I got off eBay, so that was a cheap and cheerful addition to this army and something a little bit different to paint up. And then I also kind of went through my bits box and tried to work out what I had left, and so what I've done is I've tried to throw together some bits and pieces for a Stern Guard squad without having to buy the kit, and these guys are all going to be armed with combi flamers, which again fairly strong in the new edition, so when I actually start playing, hopefully I'll have something reasonable to start with. So anyway guys, keep up the hard work for those of you who are continuing in the Warbuste painting challenge, and I will see you in the next video. Take care guys.